Hey Silver, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for speaking with me today and accepting your free video. Today we're going to go over a few tips that you can apply right away that's going to help with your online presence and getting more organic leads. Now, the first thing to mention is that nearly 70% of your organic leads are going to come from this website, so it is going to be really important that your website be fully optimized. And second, we at Peterson SEO really honor and love our veterans, so I just wanted to say thank you so much for your service. Okay, so we are on your website, and you have a nice looking website. It doesn't look like you have separate pages for your services. We'll look at that in a second. Okay, a little bit of content here. Okay. We do have a little bit of content, but I'm not seeing any local buyer intent keywords. Affiliations. I'm also not seeing anything about service areas. Okay, so Google does not rank a website based on appearance. It's based on content. Content is key. You need to have a lot of content. You need more content than your top competitors in all of your service areas. And Google wants you to have a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words of content based on the local buyer intent keywords. Those are going to be the keywords people are actively searching in your area for the services you provide. So your content needs to be built around those local buyer intent keywords. You do need to make sure that you have a separate page for each one of these services that you're offering. That way you can go after the buyer intent keywords for all of these services and be found for those services. And if you're servicing multiple cities or the entire San Diego County, you're going to want separate pages for each of those individual cities or communities that have any type of search volume, so you can be found on those as well. You need to make sure that all pages have their own unique content with their own keywords, because Google has robots that go and index all of these pages, pulling out that original content and keywords so they can index you for them and put you in front of customers when they're doing their searches. Now, your top organic competitor for water damage restoration in San Diego is San Diego Water Damage. Now, they do not have a great site. They don't have the separate pages that you're supposed to have. They are using some buyer intent keywords, so they're able to rank for them. But as you can see, they also don't have much content. So these guys would be super easy for you guys to beat by adding the content, those additional pages, and focusing on those local buyer intent keywords. And then in order for your website to be found, you're also going to need some search engine optimization, which works with your website. So if we look here, you have a rating of a 6 out of 100 for your website in Google's Trust Flow, which means Google doesn't have a whole lot of trust in your website. That's 100% because you're referring domains and backlinks. Now, not all backlinks are created equal, so you do want to make sure you're getting the authoritative backlinks that are do follows, meaning they're directly related to the services and industry that you're in. Google is only going to give you credit for one backlink per referring domain. So anything extra, Google looks at like spam. If we quickly look at your referring domains, 73% are do follows. So 27 of those are actually helping your website. The referring domain is just any website that links to your website, whereas the backlink is the actual link being provided from one website to your website with the intention to drive traffic. Now, you're going to need a lot more referring domains and backlinks than your top competitors, but you don't just want quantity, you need quality. So you have to have better quality. You've only been indexed for 15 keywords, and so you're only getting approximately 24 people on average to your website per month. If we look at your keywords, you only have 3 that are on the first page. All the rest are several pages back, and these are branded or national keywords. So while branding is important, it's not a buyer intent keyword. You do have a ton of possible volume that should be coming in that you should be capturing, but by having all of these be national keywords, you might get traffic, but because you're not servicing that area, you're going to get a lot of traffic that's going to bounce off. So you want to focus on those local buyer intent keywords so you're capturing that traffic and converting them into customers. When we look at your competitor, as I mentioned, they don't have a great website and they don't have a great rating here. They have 206 backlinks, 57 referring domains. Only 37 of them are do follow, so you need more than 37 referring domains to beat them. They've been indexed for 50 keywords, but they're getting 108 on average in traffic because they're ranking on the first page for those local buyer intent keywords. Now, you guys are both missing a lot of content and you're missing those additional pages. So once you optimize that, you should really start driving in more traffic because there's a ton of traffic available in your area. Looking at your backlinks are important because they're supposed to help you drive traffic. But these are also going to help you rank your keywords. So you need to make sure you're linking these to the keywords so that those keywords can rank to the first page and you can be found for your services. And then the last thing is this Google Maps section. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section for each of your service areas and relevant keywords because 30% of people search and go straight to the maps and won't go anywhere else. So if you're not listed here, you're sending all those leads to your competition. Now, in order to be in the top 3, there's several factors, but the most important are citations, and that's going to be the name of a business, address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of places like Facebook, Yelp, Yellow Pages, LinkedIn, etc. So you're going to need a lot more of those than your top competitor. And when you follow all of these tips I provided you today, your website for your services and service areas can be number 1 across Google using those relative keywords correctly. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you can use these tips and start getting more of those organic leads. If you have any questions or need any help, go ahead and give us a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.